So Tyler Late asks, over the last 10 years, or any time you can think of really, what are some of the more memorable dropped angles or storylines? Things like the lockbox or Mojo yelling at a mirror. Do you remember the lockbox?
I do remember the lockbox.
Shane
Did
said,
that ever have a payoff, or no?
No, it didn't. Yeah, I got some dirt on you, Vince.
Yeah.
No, that never went anywhere.
Well, wasn't the payoff
I
that
don't
like
remember
Vince,
the lockbox,
like,
dude. What is the lockbox?
Shane? It was like when Shane came back. That's like how he convinced, like, because Shane lost the Hell in a Cell, right, at Mania, and he was supposed to be gone, right?
I
and the
have dirt
was
on
why
you.
He stayed,
You had to keep me around because I have some crazy dirt.
So
said,
Vince, he gave Vince the lockbox to keep his job. I think that was the payoff of it. And we never found out what was in it.
They never said that on TV
right.
though.
I think they may have.
I don't think so.
Or I made that up. You might be right.
Yep.
I could have made that up.
So there's a couple that I thought about.
See, I'm thinking of gimmicks more than angles, so I gotta.
I guess like a gimmick is an
right
angle.
away.
Go on.
The Vince McMahon limo thing. That's the one I always think of.
Yeah.
Every time.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's definitely a memorable one. Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm always like, what would have happened?
Yeah. What you got, Bulls?
Kevin Owens with the pie.
I think recently somebody said that it was The Rock that did it.
No,
Like, for
Kevin
real?
Owens said that no, he didn't say it was a Rock. He said it was like I forgot. He said it was Vince or somebody that threw the pie at him.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was just a, you know what I mean. There was that one time because I remember gifing it on Twitter. Shelton Benjamin smiled real weird for a while, and then.
Kurt Hawkins would show his ass to the screen a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was about.
One time they made Chad Gable be short as his gimmick, and then never mentioned him ever again. They said that's
still
it.
his gimmick, sadly.
Yeah, that's still his gimmick. But where's he at? Have you seen him? Has he been on TV?
No.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck.
He was short once, and then they said, enough of that.
I can think of AEW one that time that Riho won the women's title, and then
that whole title reign. How about the Nightmare Collective?
Yeah, the Nightmare Collective.
Yeah, oh man,
the Riho one is interesting.
Still mind-boggling to this day. Like, what were they thinking?
The Nightmare Collective. There's a couple of them they did. I just don't remember all of them.
What, AEW?
Goldust and Sonny Kiss were teaming once. They said, "Fuck that," I guess.
That was just on Dark.
Yeah, but they're like a legit team. They made like a graphic for them and everything.
The original Dark Order.
Yeah, they changed that like 4 times.
Dude, the Dark Order is like, we'll talk about that later. But that's
that one time they brought Bobby Roode out and it changed his name to Robert Roode, and then now he's Bobby Roode again.
Wasn't that like a week long? Yeah, I feel like that changed like immediately.
So here's Robert Roode. Well,
yeah.
Sorry.
I guess popular one is GTV as well, where they just kind of like never did anything with it.
Oh, I feel like every other month. Oh, the new GTV, right?
Yeah, or the old one too. Yeah,
because they did GTV and then they did Fake View or F View. Was that what it was?
View, yeah,
F View. And I feel like they did another
angle.
one like
they did that recently.
Yeah, what was that? That's the hacker thing they're doing. Right?
Yeah, hacker and like Mandy Rose or something. They did.
Speaking of that, I feel like every other month there's a Sonya Mandy teasing of them just being lesbians. Like I feel like they just go back and forth trying to decide that.
Not lesbian thing,
do
but
they? Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, she's gonna. I swear to God that they had teased Sasha turning on Bayley 40 months ago. And then they're like, and then they're like, oh, never mind, they're friends, and like they can't figure this out. Yeah, I feel like that whole thing's been strung along. There's that one time Hideo Itami got jumped in the parking lot in NXT.
Oh yeah, that's right.
They wrote him off TV because he had to get shoulder surgery, and then they never explained.
And then he came back and beat up Austin Aries, right?
Yeah, we were there for that.
Yeah.
Was there Samoa Joe and Ninjas? Did they ever get?
Oh, the TNA? No, they never.
Oh my God! If you want to make a whole episode on TNA,
holy shit, TNA ones! I didn't even consider that. Holy
yeah,
fuck!
There's a million of them.
Joe and the Ninjas. That was one of the worst ones. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that one's bad.
In terms, if we're leaning a little outside of just angles, like there's so many characters that were like
just dropped immediately.
Like Kazarni was like immediately. He was built for like weeks.
What was the one dude that was facing the Undertaker? Mordecai.
Hayde Vanson?
No, Mordecai. They did
Mordecai
like nothing.
too.
Mordecai, dude. Mordecai ruled.
Hayde Vanson was supposed they did a couple promos for him. He never debuted on TV, and he said that they told him he was going to have like a stable with him, and he was going to like fight the Undertaker, and then they fired him.
What about what was that dude's name?
Who?
Yeah, I can't remember now. It was somebody in WWE that they did something similar. Oh, Sean O'Haire. That's who it was. Was it Sean O'Haire? Where they're
yeah, he was
and
giving
Piper?
all those sweet promos.
Yeah, and then they're like, nah, never
He was
mind.
with Piper, and they beat up Zach Gowen.
Everybody beat up that guy. There was this one time that Randy Orton and the Revival team, and then they didn't.
That was kind of cool.
Yeah,
that was cool. Yeah.
The Anonymous. Did they ever do anything with the Anonymous general manager?
Yeah, Edge destroyed the laptop.
Yeah, but what was the payoff?
Hornswoggle.
Was it Hornswoggle? Is that what they said?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're right. They did say that.
And then
didn't they?
Hornswoggle was also Vince's son too.
Wow. Yeah, you're right.
That
Totally
Kennedy,
slipped my mind. That was they didn't have a payoff for it, and they're just like, it's Hornswoggle. I totally forgot.
Yeah, exactly.
About that.
Yeah,
Wow.
exactly.
Last year, the McMahon showed up on TV and said, "This is for y'all, man. We're gonna make this show good." And then that never happened. That never fucking happens. I don't know what happened with that.
Every time wrestling tries to do a win-loss record, every time.
Oh yeah, Nigel.
Yeah,
No,
oh my God.
Nigel. No, Nigel. No. Okay, Nigel, but we'll bury him. Yeah, that was great.
TNA, just last thing I think of is like all the title with the legend title and the TV title and the other title and.
Booker T one week started speaking in an accent. And then
in TNA or WWE?
In TNA. And
Yeah,
then,
he did that for a little bit.
Yeah.
He did that for a little bit.
And then he stopped because he wanted to be in a movie.
That was real weird. Yeah,
he didn't get it.
Kenzo Suzuki was one too. He was supposed to be like named something else. Oh fuck, what's that? Oh fuck, that's gonna bother me. Hold on, I gotta find it.
He was pushed for a while, wasn't he?
Yeah, Kenzo Suzuki had a segment with John Cena.
Yeah, he was gonna be named Hirohito. He was gonna be a Japanese patriot who held anti-American views. And then they dropped it, and he just became Kenzo Suzuki.
Well, Kenzo Suzuki did come out one time with the red, white, and blue on. He came out quite a bit with the red, white, and blue on. So I mean, they kind of kept
that was like long. No, that was long after.
Well, he was still there. No, you're right. They dropped that, but I'm saying he did come out with that. So yeah, segment with John Cena
this is him. He was like a Japanese patriot who hated America.
Oh, okay.
That was,
I can show you.
And then he became a patriot. Yeah.
I love America. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Wrestling's weird, man. Especially like ones where like they run all like they were doing that for. I feel like that happened to a bunch of people in like 2007, 2008, where like they would run these fucking vignettes for weeks and then do nothing with these dudes. Mordecai, as we said, fucking Kazarni. Like that's weird. I don't like Vince gets a toy and then he's like fuck, I'm sick of this.
There was a time. Was it last year, I guess, where WWE was like, we're going to let men beat up women and women beat up men. And then they just stopped that. They didn't even say anything. They just stopped it completely.
Yeah. Charlotte, like, hit a big boot on Eric Young on TV, like, randomly.
Yeah. And Dean Ambrose and Nia Jax are feuding, and, like, they just dropped all that.
That's right.
Yeah, Dean Ambrose said, fuck this shit. He was like, yeah. I mean, he let Nia Jax, if I remember correctly, Dean got.
I think he was probably down for it, right?
He got the boots put to him by Nia Jax, and then they just dropped it. He never got anything
Wasn't
back.
he like in the ring, like cutting a promo, and then Nia Jax just came out and beat him up?
She came out, like I think she bumped him, and then supposedly it was just supposed to be like they were going to do like a house show thing, and then like
Dean sent him out. Yeah, that contract ran up, and he sent him out. I'm gonna do this Jake Hager thing instead. So.
Yeah, look how that turned out.
Yeah, cool.
Another thing, I guess, was Mr. America. They just kind of.
Yeah, but that had a payoff. That had a payoff at least.
Yeah, him and Edge did something, right?
Yeah, the payoff was it's Hogan.
Yeah. Look what it is.
Didn't they just say it? Didn't he just say it? I feel like they never actually.
I think they
answered
unmasked
it.
him, right?
I don't think that. No, Hogan unmasked himself at a house show. Remember that?
I think they.
Or like a dark thing or something.
Right.
They
did
never
they
did
not?
anything.
Oh, did they? There wasn't an actual ending to that?
No, Hogan like left the company or something. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's why there was never. They were making a Mr. America figure, and he was gone before they could put it out, so they never put it out. That's right.
Yeah,
you're right. Dude, the lie detector segment with Mr. America was fucking.
Who are you?
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, those are a couple.
Yeah, a lot actually.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
All right. So that's the. Oh well, there's the one Q&A.